Hi, my name's Lucas. I've got a company called the Bay Trampolines in New South Wales, Australia, and today I'll be reviewing the Vouli Lift 2. I love this trampoline. This is the trampoline that started my business. I bought this for my boys a few years ago, and yeah, it's what kick-started this business. I've got a soft spot for it, but it's also a really good trampoline, and I'll explain the reasons why. First off, you've got the Vouli name, so you've got their customer service, which is brilliant. When you buy a Vouli trampoline, you get half price replacement parts for life. So if there's a hole in the net or the mat, or you want to change anything on there, just get it half price straight from Vouli. This is the third trampoline in the range of Vouli trampolines. So there's 5 different trampolines they have, starting from budget to really good, but obviously there's a price difference as well. So this is the third one, and it's the mid-range, but value for money, this is the one I'd recommend to people, especially if you have younger kids, so maybe from 2 to 9 years old. And that's because with the more expensive Vouli trampolines like Thunder and Thunder Pro, and with the spring-free trampolines, you need a bigger force to jump to get the most out of the bounce, because there's a lot more tension in those trampolines. Whereas with this one, because it's using a traditional spring system, the kids don't need to be as big or as strong to get a really good bounce. So if you can afford the Vouli Lift 2, go for it for your younger kids. This is the one to get. There's nothing wrong with an Ultra or a Flare. They're cheaper, they use inferior materials, but in their price budget, they are so much better than their competitors like the Plum, Kahuna. So if your budget only reaches up to a Flare or an Ultra, go for that. If it goes to this, go for this one. I'm just at a dog groomer's, so there might be people walking in and out with their dogs. I think someone might be coming through, but anyway, I'll carry on talking. Okay, so let's look at the trampoline. You've got the black frame. The coating makes it resistible to rusting, because the moisture can't get into the metal. I say resistible, I mean over time it's going to rust, but it's a lot more rust resistant than other trampolines. The frame is push and pin, so there's no screwing, no nuts, no bolts. You just clip it into place, so anyone should in theory be able to do it. If you can't, call me if you live in New South Wales. So that's a really good reason for buying this. If we go up, and the frame is really sturdy as well, it doesn't shake around like the cheaper models. We go to the safety pad. It covers the springs, so your kids can't catch their toes or feet on the springs as they're walking up. The padding has foam inside, unlike the cheaper competitors. It's got a really good defense against the springs. It's also reversible, so you've got one side which is yellow, and you've got the other side which is blue, so it's up to you which one you use. If you find over the years that it's deteriorated, just flip it over. It's like a brand new padding. Let's get to the netting. So like all Vouli nets, they are awesome. The holes are so small that little kids can't get their fingers through, which is a negative to spring-free trampolines, because their nettings have got a bigger weave, so fingers can get through and are more susceptible to holes. The materials that they use on the Vouli trampolines are brilliant. You're not going to get any fingers through there. It's got a double net entry system as opposed to a zip one. So zips are susceptible to breaking at the zipper or at the seam. With a double net entry, you don't get that problem. Kids have to slide in like that, and then they go in, and there's no way for smaller kids to fall out. Let's go to the mats. Really good mat, lots of pictures on there for the younger kids again. always suggest to parents that they can, you know, use the pictures to play games with the kids. So the parents might say, okay, little Jimmy, jump on the star, then the rocket, then the fish, and the kids have to follow those. So that's another plus. We've got the optional canvas shade cover. Highly recommend these. These come free during the Woolly sales. So every now and then Woolly have a sale, and they usually throw in a shade cover or a ladder for free. Get one of these if you can. Alright, so the trampoline is just under 3 meters high. That's with most Woolly trampoline. This is a medium, so it's 10 foot. One negative to a Woolly trampoline is when you're taking into considering the space that you have to take away 2 feet for the jumping space. So this is a medium, which is 10 feet from end to end, but the jumping space, so the mat size, is only 8 feet from end to end. With spring-free trampolines, their jumping space is the same as their foot space. So take that into consideration. What else? There's a clearance from the ground to the mat of maybe, I don't know, meter and 20. Yeah, overall really good trampoline. Highly recommend these for the younger kids. The springs as well. The traditional springs as opposed to a Thunder or Thunder Pro and spring free. Yeah, that's about it really. If you've got any questions or concerns about this trampoline or any other trampolines that you find, feel free to send me a message on my website or my Facebook page or in the comments below, and I'll answer each and every one. If you need a trampoline assembled in New South Wales, feel free to give me a call. Happy to help, as long as you're not in a high risk LGA during COVID. Yeah, all right, stay safe, see ya.